Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to WCFC 3, live at the Bowlers Exhibition Centre. We are live and exclusive via the World Combat Fighting Championships channel on pay-per-view. Next up, we're going to contest the WCFC 70 kg K1 World Championship. This will be scheduled over 5 two-minute rounds. Let me introduce you first, fighting out of the blue corner, representing Ali Boxing Gym in Phuket, Thailand. It is the Golden Lion, Jimmy the Cem Deniz.
So this gentleman, Cem Deniz, born in Istanbul, lives in Thailand. And as you can see, what he's doing here is a little what's called like a Ramoya dance. He's wearing the Isan scarf around his neck, which is not Isan, which is the northern region of Thailand. One world. Real character, and there's a lot of stuff I can tell you about this man. This is a K1 world title over 5 two-minute rounds. Jamie, this guy only, I think it was 3 weeks ago, fought Sanchai, who Sanchai is basically the best current Thai fighter in Thailand, bar none, for the last almost decade. Beating Liam Harrison, who is our best fighter in the UK we've ever had. I think he's been, he's been fighting for like nearly 2 decades, Liam Harrison. And Liam's been in with Sanchai 3 times. Lost 3 times, but he's fought him 3 times. And this man's just fought Sanchai only 3 weeks ago on Thai Fight. And that was, he went the distance with him. There were only 3 3-minute rounds on Thai Fight. He got beat fair and square, but he went the distance with him. So he's been in with some,
hard to stop then.
Yeah, so he's been in with some great company, let's just say that. So he's an active fighter, and the reason why I'm talking about that for the moment on his build-up is you can see what's going on here. Lee Green has been out the ring. I only found out today, I thought it was 4 years. It's 9 years out the ring. 9!
Is Lee quite known on the scene as well then in the Thai community?
Well, yes, I mean, you know.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen,
the MC says stuff and I'll tell you all about it.
Over in the red corner, representing High Level Thai Kick Manchester, it is Lee the Spider Green.
Well, the British flag flies this time, and he's going to be led out by the one and only, the 5 times world champion, the first Westerner, British, Englishman, Ronnie Green, who went to Thailand, beating Sombat Sothanikul to become a world foreign, as we know, Forang, or which means somebody from outside of Thailand, to be a world champion to beat the Thais. And Ronnie Green is waving the flag now in front of his son. So dad and lad.
That's fantastic though, isn't it, to have that, and to have someone with such talent as well. This is a real talented fight that we're going to see on our hands.
Yes. I mean, he's wearing now the Thai garb, as both the fighters are. This is wearing the Moncon. If you wonder what that is around the head, some people say, what's that cylinder lead thing on? Basically, what that is, it's called a Moncon. It is given to the student or the fighter from the teacher or the trainer. As you can see, he kneels down, he bows to his dad. I mean, Ronnie is a master in Muay Thai, 5 times world champion, and he's showing that respect to his dad, who is a teacher, and a teacher is your father as well. You know, he's in, obviously, to have him as your dad, but he holds 4 world titles, Lee. His dad holds 5. So he's going to try and match his dad tonight.
That's fantastic work as well, isn't it? Do you think there's going to be, from your opinion on the Thai and the K1 side, do you think there's going to be a difference this being a K1 bout rather than a full Thai rules fight?
I think it's probably intelligence of Lee coming back in by fighting a K1, because obviously you're not going to get caught with the elbows and the knees to the head. Unless they're allowing knees to the head in this, they might do actually, because it being the world title. So knees should be to the head as well as the body. No holding in these, of course. Only the one hold, one hand, strike and let go. But there's no elbows, there's no catching the leg, no kick in the back, knee in the back, which you can do in Muay Thai. Muay Thai, pretty much is everything goes, as you know, in the striking. You can kick the back, you can kick the back of the head, you can elbow the back of the head, you can elbow them, knee them, anywhere you want. You know, you can actually catch the leg, you can go 2 steps and strike, you can pull them back and strike, you can hold the leg and smash them to bits while you're holding them. You can hold them for 3 minutes and hit them.
Yeah, okay, right.
You don't see that, but you can do that. This is probably, like I said, he's probably finding the right rule set by just doing the K1. Look at that, that's great respect from
Yes,
Cem
ladies and
Deniz
gentlemen,
and Lee.
here we go. Next up, we have for the 70 kg Pro K1 WCFC Championship of the World. Let me introduce your fighters again. Firstly, fighting out of the blue corner with a record of 20 wins and just 5 defeats. He is the current European WCFC K1 champion, representing Ali's Boxing Gym in Phuket, Thailand. It is the Golden Lion, Jimmy the Cem Deniz.
Well, a few boos which you don't like in the crowd, but
to face him over in the red corner. He comes to you with a record of 90 wins, just 6 defeats and 2 draws, 2 big wins, 38 big wins, coming by knockouts, representing Higher Level Thai Kick Manchester. It is Lee the Spider Green.
well, a massive home support here. Lee sold over 100 tickets. He's got a big crowd behind him. So Jimmy, as he's known, is out of an English name, but his name is Cem Deniz, from Istanbul, Thailand born, Turkey born, living in Thailand, obviously outranked in numbers of fights. He's only had a quarter of the fights, but he's active. Lee coming in with 98 fights, 90 wins, 6 losses, 2 draws. He's had more KOs than Cem Deniz has had fights. But like I said, Cem is coming off fighting the best fighter in Thailand in the world, Sanchai, at a lighter weight than this. He normally fights at 65 kilograms, so he's moved up a weight. So don't blink, anything can happen.
Nice exchange of leg kicks straight away there.
Well, started off, as I imagine, both in Thai style format. K1 obviously being much more of sort of an explosive. Normally they just stand and bang and go, but these guys are Muay Thai, so they're just going to pick the shots a bit more than a standard K1 fight. So they'll make it sort of a Thai fight in the way of how they play it. But it's the K1 rules.
Some lovely exchanges here straight away. Got caught on the way out there to Green.
So my only fear in this fight for Lee Green is ring rust. 9 years, that's a long time. I've never heard of anyone been out that long. And I just, you know, takes a shot and a jumping knee.
Yeah, good flying knee there. So I think knees to the head are allowed.
Yes, there you go. Thought it was, win a world title.
So you got one guy that just taking on Sanchai, like you say, only 3 weeks ago, and then someone else on the other side, Green, who took 9 years out.
9 years out.
It's a long time out, that,
He's put himself really in the lion's den, literally, hasn't he, Lee? So credit to him.
Some good exchanges here. Both real explosive fighters. The young, hungry lion moving forward, and he's got another big shot in there.
And I think he's seen that as a slip. I don't think he's going to count him. No, it's a slip.
Oh, slip.
Yeah. Paul Crossley taking no nonsense. Our referee, 10 seconds. Oh, big right, left. Lee coming under pressure there. In the last 10 seconds. The judges will see that. Well, respect, touch of gloves.
So from obviously your perspective on the K1 there, how would you score that round?
Well, the man coming forward, the man landing the shot's quite clear because it's scored differently than Muay Thai. K1 is scored on basically one aggression, in no set order, by the way. Aggression, coming forward, that's a big thing in K1. And obviously landing shots, cumulative, and obviously effect. So it's like a 4-score criteria, different than Muay Thai. So for me, he basically fulfilled those 4 things. So I'm going to go 10-9 to Cem Deniz in round 1.
Yeah, he looked very good coming forward there, didn't he? Looked very explosive. You could see, I think you could see the ring rust in Lee Green that first round. That may change in the second though, but from what I could see there, you could definitely see he was a bit tentative on his shots. He was on the back foot quite a lot, wasn't he?
Yes, but that's understandable after 9 years. Like I said, I mean, really, to come in at this, I've got to take my 3 spikes off my head to him. To come in and fight for a world title after 9 years out, that is a big test. So whatever the outcome tonight, respect to that man, facing such a guy who's, like I said, who's just been in with the best Muay Thai fighter in the world. All right, he didn't get the win, but he went 3-minute rounds with him. Ooh, bit of a low kick, that's accidental. They didn't throw that with intention, not at this level. He's saying he's all right. So remember, 5 2-minute rounds if it goes the distance.
You must see a lot more of them exchanges to the groin accidentally in this kind of fight.
It's going to happen with the shin. Obviously they don't kick with the feet, they kick with the shin, so it goes across. Oh, nice low kick, but takes a punch. A little bit more off balance than anything. He fires back.
Yeah, there's some good exchanges here, back and forth.
Well, I think on the confidence thing, as you said, Lee needed to get past that first round, which he has, and he's shook a bit of rust off, like you said, and he's starting to come forward. That's what he needs to do in his second round. Good push kick.
Yeah, there's a lot of flurries coming from Cem, though, isn't there?
Yes. Cem Deniz looking quite confident, coming off, obviously, the first round, winning that on points. But like I said, don't blink. It's all about strikes.
Both getting very aggressive now, you can see.
Also, what is allowed in K1 is the spinning back fist too. I don't know whether these two guys are going to enforce that at any point.
Again, moving forward, that flying knee.
Flying knee, Kowloy Thai, that's called. Low kick. Oh, and a nice right. He caught him with that.
Yeah, that was behind the ear, wasn't it?
Goes to work.
That's the type of shot that can put someone to sleep.
Yeah, luckily come up. Paul looked at him very closely then. He was lucky he didn't get an 8 count. Paul giving him the benefit of the doubt.
Some good flurry here from...
Yeah, there he's, well, he's seen it now. I think that will be an 8 count. Is that blood?
Yeah, there's a fair bit of blood there.
Is that behind the ear?
I think it's just on the side of the head from the looks of it.
Yeah, it's not in a dangerous place, so it's not a... Well, Paul's having a quick look at that. I don't know if he'll call a medic in. No, he's letting it go. Oh, right on the bell. So
yeah.
He shakes his head there.
Shaking the head there and not looking too happy with himself. No. But a good round there though, from Cem Deniz. He just seems to have that flurry coming forward and the fantastic attacking movements that he's got. He seems to pick his shots off quite well as well. He doesn't seem to waste too much energy. So great work there, and again another good round in my opinion. Yeah, well, a clear round. I mean, if that was, well, he was counting him there, wasn't he? So that's got to be a 10-8. So for me, 10-9, 10-8, he's clearly ahead, but he can't afford to make mistakes because Lee has trained hard for this fight. And like I said, I just think it's such a big, tall order for him though after 9 years. Like I said, I can't. People are going to get sick of me saying it, but too much respect there I've got for him for even taking this fight. Very few people will come in at the back at this level. Well, Cem Deniz just looks so cool and calm constantly, doesn't he? He doesn't seem to have a care in the world. Well, he's fighting the right fight, More of the same for this next round, you reckon? Yes. That constant pressure. So here we go. Touch of gloves for round 3. Scheduled for 5 2-minute rounds for this World K1 title. 2 low kicks go in from Cem Deniz. An inside low kick as well. Lee manages to avoid that one. Throws a nice punch, but he's back to his feet. Big exchange. Ooh, spinning heel kick. And a wink from Cem Deniz. Caught him with that shot on the right on the button though, didn't it? And he kind of stopped him in his tracks for a minute, Deniz. Yes. Lovely switch there. Ooh, bit of a drag down there. The class as a slip.
Yeah, the referee just wanted sort of pulling him down slightly, and yeah, referee warned him for that. Again, this little clip to the groin slightly.
Some great exchanges from both sides, though. You know, Green not looking out of sorts here with it. He's still looking good. Slowing down a little bit there is Green.
Yeah, landed a nice right there, but not enough to trouble Cem Deniz. Oh, big right again. One knee, luckily Lee had the arm up there and stopped that, but that could have been lights out.
Yeah, Deniz is still looking for that big one bomb. And he may get it before the end of this fight. There's been some good exchanges so far. Deniz is definitely taking the best of it. Ooh, good shot back though. Straight down the pipe from Green.
Yes. Ooh, body and head shots coming in. And he just pressured him down.
That was a big shot on the button again there from Deniz.
He gets the 8 count. Everyone, his fans urging him back on his feet, and he is. Lee, the spider, Green. Takes heavy shots, blood coming from the head there.
Yeah, he took some heavy shots there, and he just sat into the corner there. That was a big right hand. I don't know if we're going to see the replay of that, but wow, what a fantastic right hand that was, right on the button. Pushed him straight back into that cage and on his backside. Lovely work from Deniz.
Well, Deniz is he's playing the game, isn't he? He knows exactly what he's got to do. Put the pressure on, because remember, what in the moment, there's 9 years of rust, and no matter what you say, no matter, you know, people, you know yourself, you're fighting yourself. We talk about ring rust, and it's each year the rust can get thicker, and I think is he calling it off?
Yeah,
I think he's waving it off.
I think it's too much. Yeah, it's too much for him. I think he's.
I think he's calling it. Yeah.
And I understand why. I mean, like you say, very tough for him to probably get up and start that fourth round there. It was just getting worse and worse for Green throughout that fight. And like you say, you've got a man who just took on Saenchai 3 weeks ago.
Yes.
Who's fully fit, ready to go. You know, no ring rust. Very clear. These ring rust on the other side for Green, unfortunately. And great work there from Deniz to get a fantastic win and to retain that K1 world title.
And there we see the finish, the flurry of punches and the big right. Almost good night for this man, Cem Deniz, Turkish-born, living in Thailand, fighting
Ladies
in Thailand.
and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. Jay Shavodny, one of our promoters of this evening, who will present our title belt.
Well, there's no shame from Lee Green, 9 years out the ring, and I'm not going to use that as an excuse. He put himself in the lion's den. He came to fight, he gave a good account of himself. And you know what, and he isn't he's not a spring chicken either. I think he's early 40s. I think he's about 43 years of age. So at 40, and he doesn't look it, but at 43, 9 years out, coming back to fight a guy who can share the ring with the best Thai fighter in the world. How much pressure is on that man's shoulders, and for him to do that,
well, that's
incredible.
Now, ladies and
there
gentlemen,
really is a lot of pressure. Yeah, you're right. I'm going to go to our MC for the official decision on
at
this.
the end of the third round, the red corner have retired their fighter, so your winner via stoppage, and the new WCFC champion of the world is the Golden Lion, Jimmy the Cem Deniz.
Well, there we go. Adds it to his European WCFC title, and now becomes world champion.
Guys,
and a little bit of a
just a quick
speech.
thank you again to Andy Devent. Quick thank you to Lee Green. He's an amazing fighter. I know he took this fight with short notice. He's just come from Thailand for fighting one of the best. To come back and return and fight a man like me is true respect. He's a warrior of the sport. He could afford a journeyman. Instead, he wanted to fight one of the best in the world. Give him a clap, guys. Come on.
Yeah, nice. There you go.
Big thank you to my gym back home in Phuket, Ali Boxing Gym, And to Chloe Dixon for taking such good care of PCYC. She's an amazing girl, my sister. And Sevda, we're going to get you on this show soon, baby. My other little sister from Turkey. Love yous all. Thanks for coming out. Big clap. Come on, give it to us, guys.
Yeah, respect for that speech, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, fantastic there, and like you say, good show of respect from both sides.
Yes.
And that's the kind of thing you want to see in any kind of martial arts. And we're going to go to a short break now, and we'll be back shortly for our main card, which is going to be headed up by Ali Arish taking on Junaid Ebanks. We've got David Round with the rematch versus
Remember,
Lee
ladies and
Cahoon.
gentlemen, today's action is brought to you by WCFC, the World Combat Fighting Championships.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we will see you
Your
after
chief
the break.
Sponsors, Extreme Hobbies Sportswear. Also sponsoring tonight's event, Vehicle Wrapping Manchester, Sensei.
Easy performer.